Paleo is the latest buzzword in all possible diet-related discussions, and a lot of celebrities swear by it. It is supposed to give transformative results, especially for those looking for effective weight loss. If this is of importance to you, do stick till the end of the video. Paleo Diet, coming up. This video is brought to you by Good Health Corner. At Good Health Corner, we bring research health information in a simplified manner that is easy to understand. If you like what you see here, we request you to support us by clicking the like, subscribe and the bell button. This will ensure that you get notified every time we release a video. Disclaimer: the health statements made in this video and the site are not intended to diagnose, treat or cure or prevent any disease. They are solely for informational purposes. Always consult your doctor before implementing any treatment protocol. The name Paleo comes from the word Paleolithic. Remember the Paleolithic era from the old history textbooks, referring to a time period dating over 10,000 years ago? The basic principle behind it is to go back as close to what our ancestors would have eaten before the advent of large-scale agricultural and poultry farming. In other words, a diet that focuses on what could be eaten simply by hunting and gathering, rather than food grown on a large-scale basis and modern processing techniques. Let's understand the principle behind the paleo diet. A paleo diet limits foods that became common when farming emerged about 10,000 years ago. And these foods include dairy products, legumes, and grains. The thinking behind it is that our bodies are generally programmed to eat foods that are available in natural forms, using basic hunting and gathering principles, and not meant to consume processed foods. However, this may not be entirely true. Over time, humans have also evolved and adapted to the change in the environment, including dietary changes. So it may not be fully accurate to say that we are completely not genetically geared to consume and process grains and dairy. Hence, this diet is controversial among many health practitioners. However, there seem to be some rationale behind the paleo diet hypothesis, as diabetes, obesity, cholesterol, cancer, and autoimmune diseases are more prevalent today than ever before, and have been linked to the modern-day diet and increasingly sedentary lifestyles. Celiac disease and gluten intolerance are also more common nowadays than ever before, and can be linked to the modern farming system and manufacturing processes that has fundamentally altered the kind of gluten naturally present in grains. The paleo diet basically eliminates all processed foods containing refined sugar, grains, refined oils, trans fats, salt, and additives. Natural sources of sugar may be consumed in the form of fresh fruits and vegetables in lieu of processed foods. And as a result, the paleo diet has a low glycemic index, which helps to maintain levels of blood glucose and insulin, and hence prevents various associated diseases. So the obvious question is, what can you eat on a paleo diet? Given that paleo diet eliminates all forms of processed foods, grains, dairy and legumes, it can be quite challenging to understand what you can eat on a paleo diet, as it appears that all easily available forms of food we are used to are to be avoided. So here is a list of food that could be consumed on a paleo diet. Nuts and seeds. Following is a list of nuts and seeds allowed on a paleo diet. You can have pistachios, almonds, walnuts, cashews, pecans, hazelnuts, pine nuts, Brazil nuts, pumpkin seeds, chia seeds, flax seeds, and sunflower seeds. Please note that peanuts are not included in this diet as they are considered to be legumes. Nuts tend to be high in calorie content, so some caution may need to be exercised in limiting the daily intake so as to not exceed the calorie needs and hence weight gain. Eggs. Eggs are included as they are a great source of protein, B vitamins and minerals. Organic or cage-free eggs are preferred, which reduce the chances of growth hormones introduced in the natural growth process. Meat and seafood. Following is the list of meats and seafood allowed on a paleo diet. You can have salmon, tuna, cod, chicken, beef, turkey, bacon and pork. Point to note, grass-fed meat and sustainably caught seafood is recommended, as they tend to have lower risk of contamination and higher amounts of healthy fats. Fruits and vegetables. Though all fruits and vegetables may be consumed on a paleo diet, organically grown is recommended, and some may need to be avoided due to high sugar and starch content, or else the intake could be limited to a few times a week. Some good examples are potatoes, beets, peanuts and beans. Paleo fruits. You can have apples, berries, grapes, bananas, melon, peaches, plums, and citrus fruits like oranges, limes, etc. Paleo vegetables. You can have cauliflower, cabbage, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, butternut squash, spinach, sweet potatoes and the likes. Healthy oils. This subject could be a bit tricky as it may be hard to determine what kind of oils to be included. But the basic principle would apply in the case of oils too, which is oils that could be gathered easily from their natural origins and easily extracted without too much processing involved would be considered paleo. Some good examples are olive oil, coconut oil, avocado oil, walnut oil, flaxseed oil and macadamia oil. So what you can't eat on a paleo diet then? The following list of foods are those that can't be consumed while on a paleo diet. Processed foods. These go against the basic principle of paleo, which is to go back to our origins and eat organic food free of any kind of large-scale manufacturing or processing. In other words, the following must be avoided. Refined sugar. Refined sugar derived from plants is to be avoided, though sugar in natural forms is allowed. Salt. This is a tough one as it gives taste to food that we are used to eating, but may be substituted by using lemon juice and other natural herbs. Refined vegetable oils. Not allowed on a paleo diet due to the processing methods involved. Artificial sweeteners. Though the FDA certifies these as safe to use, they are not allowed on a paleo diet as they are highly processed. Grains. Now this is a controversial topic. All forms of grains and product derived from these are excluded from paleo. For example, cereals, wheat, rice, pasta, noodles, even beer would not be allowed on a paleo diet. The main reason being that these began to be consumed only after large-scale agricultural processes began. However, critics of the paleo diet have said that many grains are actually quite healthy and safe to consume. Moreover, many grains are even gluten-free. Like buckwheat, quinoa, amaranth, millet can be safely consumed. Other health practitioners believe that grains should be avoided only if one has gluten intolerance and should be consumed otherwise due to high nutritional and fiber content. Legumes. This includes all kinds of beans, including soybeans, lentils, peas and peanuts and their derivatives. For example, tofu, soy sauce, peanut butter, etc. It basically includes all plants that have a seed or pod. This is also a controversial subject as legumes are otherwise considered to be very good nutrient sources and are considered safe for consumption unless there are allergies or intolerances involved, like peanut allergy or soy intolerance. Dairy. Paleo diet excludes all forms of dairy including milk, cheese, butter, cottage cheese, cream and yogurt. And this is based on the same principle that before the advent of dairy farming, our ancestors would not have had easy access to these products. And this is also a controversial subject as dairy is otherwise considered a good source of protein and calcium, especially for vegetarians, and is safe to consume unless you are intolerant to lactose. On a paleo diet, dairy products can be substituted by non-dairy products made from almond milk, cashew milk or coconut milk. Alcohol. This is a strict no-no on a paleo diet, with the only exception being red wine and in limited quantities due to the presence of resveratrol, a potent antioxidant. So what are the options of paleo diet for vegetarians? Let's be realistic here. Following a paleo diet if you're a vegetarian will be very tough as the sources of protein and calcium will be very limited. People could be vegetarian due to health reasons or it could be an ethical choice. And if consuming meat is a no-no for any reason, then this diet would be quite hard to follow. However, the principles of paleo may be applied to your diet. For example, avoiding processed food, sugar and artificial sweeteners, salt and eliminating gluten to see great results. Let's understand some benefits of paleo diet. People following this diet could see the following benefits. Weight loss through more efficient fat burning, lower risk of diabetes and heart disease, increased energy levels, increase in muscle mass, better skin and hair, better digestion and absorption, anti-inflammatory, better glucose tolerance, improved sleep, etc. And the risks of paleo diet. Since this diet excludes large food groups, it could cause dietary deficiencies over a longer term. Common deficiencies associated with the paleo diet are vitamin D, calcium and protein deficiencies if you are a vegetarian. This diet may not be suitable for people suffering from heart or kidney disease or cholesterol problems, and it is best to consult your doctor if you are suffering from any known medical conditions. Let's understand paleo diet and weight loss. Studies have shown that a paleo diet is effective in weight loss for several reasons. Firstly, it eliminates most carbohydrates and sugar from your diet, which are big factors contributing to weight gain. Secondly, it eliminates all forms of processed foods like junk foods, colas, and instant foods which have low nutritional value and high calorie content. Protein, being the most fundamental pillar of the paleo diet, helps in metabolism and maintaining muscle mass. And all of these together have shown to be effective in weight loss. So to sum up, if your goal is primarily weight loss, this is a good diet to try out. For vegetarians and vegans, this may not be the most practical diet to follow due to the focus on including meat as a major food group, but the basic principles may be still applied to see results. To know if this works for you, the best way is to give it a try. However, if this diet is followed on a long-term basis, watch out for dietary deficiencies and do consult your doctor in case of any problems or concerns. Hope you have enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see more such videos, we recommend you to subscribe to our channel and give a thumbs up to this. A little bit of encouragement from you will go a long way for us. Thank you, and we hope to see you again. Bye for now.